are watching What's Trending live from South by Southwest. How are you doing? We are live from the Samsung Blogger Lounge with W. Kamau. Bell, how are you?
I'm great. I'm
FX
awesome.
is totally biased.
Yes, they are, and I am.
You are very biased.
I am very biased. No, I'm totally biased.
You are totally biased.
I'm
Thank you
completely
for being
biased.
here. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
And you brought out your whole crew with you.
Yeah, I got a bunch of the writers from the show Totally Biased with me. We're doing some stand-up here at South by.
Doing a whole show.
Yeah, tonight we have a show at the IFC house.
That's
yeah.
cool. So you get a lot of perks working with you.
Yes,
Bring
exactly.
you around, like you bring people around with
Yes,
you everywhere.
it comes with trips and an admission to festivals. Yes.
So you have a very topical show on FX.
I do.
And it, comedy, politics blends it all together. What's that like, keeping up with everything and doing a show like that?
I mean, I think I've always kept up with that. I mean, don't we all keep up with everything in the 21st century?
No, not everyone.
I mean, you're on Twitter and and Facebook. And,
Yeah.
are we all sort of? I mean, I feel like I was always keeping up with everything, and I would talk about it in my act because I'm a stand-up.
Yeah.
And then I got the opportunity to do a TV show, so I was like, why don't I just do the thing I'm already doing?
And you put the whole format together.
I mean, that would sound.
It's all you.
It was all me. Yes, it was all me, 100%. Nobody helped. People refused to help, and now I'm.
You are one of those, aren't you?
I'm slowly killing them. No, we have a whole TV crew, but the show is executive produced by a comedian named Christopher Rock. I don't know if you're familiar with his work.
Christopher
Rock. Christopher J. Rock.
Is that his nickname, Christopher J. Rock?
Yes. And so he found me in a club in New York, the UCB Theater, and helped me get a TV show.
What's it like to be discovered by Chris Rock?
I don't know. It's that weird question. Like I've never been discovered by anybody else, so it's hard to. It's great. It's
just
good.
like born into it.
I'll say it's good.
But is it one of those things where he plucks you out of obscurity and just like takes you into?
Are you saying I was obscure?
No.
Wait a minute. How did I get to be obscure?
You're not obscure.
Thank you.
You just weren't. You weren't
I'm
under
sorry?
Chris Rock's wing.
I wasn't under. That's true. I was not under Chris Rock's wing. I was under other people's wings. But yeah.
And so you get this.
You're a little bit. I put you back on your feet a little bit. This is nice. The interviewer has turned into the interviewee. It's like Frost Nixon up here.
But what's it like working with him? Like, what has he taught to you?
He's great. He's very loud. He paces a lot. I call him foul-mouthed Yoda because he gives a lot of good advice, but it's not always grammatically correct, and it's filled with swear words.
That is awesome.
So, yeah,
I want one of those.
Yeah, no, you do. He's great. No, he's really supportive. He believes in the show, and he had a show kind of like our show, so he knows everything we're going to do before we do it. So yeah.
Can he pluck me out of obscurity?
Again with obscurity. Is that the theme of this room? Here we are with someone who's obscure.
Obscure is the new cool.
you couldn't get the sentence out of your mouth. You don't even.
Hipsters were obscure. Now they're rock stars.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Or tech people. No, all right. Let's not go there.
Next question, please.
Give us a look at how you put together the show week to week.
Okay, so we start on basically Monday. We all come in, and everybody has their own website to go to, and you rip apart the headlines, and you try to chase the big story.
Yeah.
And then by Tuesday, you try to figure out what the big story everybody's talking about is, and then you try to rip that story apart with punchlines, and then you watch The Daily Show every night to figure out which jokes they already did that you can't do on Thursday.
Nice.
And then Thursday we throw it up into a whole show. Yeah.
Is it amazing? Their way of taking on the news is just so incredible.
Yes. And they're much better than us. Thank you.
An inspiration.
No, they're great. No, they're great. They're the gold standard, and that's why our show we're trying to find a space that they don't take up, which I think we're doing a good job of.
What is that space?
We're more cultural than political. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's culture now is political. But we tend to take a broader look at things than just like the policy, like the people. Like we don't look at. Like, I'm into politics, but I don't look at it like fantasy baseball or like WWE wrestling like some people do. So I like the bigger things,
And how are you using social media to connect with your audience throughout the week, during the show?
Well, yes, I have a very active Twitter and Facebook profile that I engage with people, and I will get into arguments and sometimes with people, which is good to just.
You get into arguments with the trolls? That's like the rule number one.
Well, no, I don't tend
respond
to
like trolls.
Arguments with people who actually have legitimate points. With trolls, I just like to try to confuse.
Yeah.
Like when they come out, if I only engage trolls when I can confuse them. But yeah, so we have, and then we're Totally Biased is all connected in, and we, sometimes we get stories from people through social media. Like they say, "Hey, did you know about this?" We're like, "No, we didn't. We will make jokes about that on Thursday." So, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And how do you feel the comedy world has changed with, the podcasts and now, a lot of people using Twitter to basically create their jokes and launching their own websites and everything.
The story of Totally Biased is kind of the story of how the landscape has changed.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to wait for a network to find me. I was on doing my thing, and I was on YouTube and on Facebook, and so therefore somebody emailed Chris Rock, look at this guy's clips. He came to see my show, and then we put the idea together, and then we took it to the network. So it sort of takes, you sort of don't have to go through the traditional halls of show business, which is awesome.
Yes, we love that. We love breaking new ground.
Yes.
And you also have this newsletter, right?
I have a what?
This great newsletter. I have the name. You have an email newsletter for fans. It's using FanBridge.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I send out usually monthly emails to people to let them know what's going on, and those people really get
practical.
They get baby pictures. They get
baby. Oh, so this is a personal.
No. Look, my fans are like family. I'm not like a lot of you showbiz people where I try to create a wall between me and my fans. I like to make my fans like family. So they've gotten.
What did you look like as a child?
Not my baby pictures of my baby.
Oh.
That's weird. Here's a picture of me in a bathtub getting a bath. That was very dirty.
That's why I was like.
It was so dirty that day. Oh, look at it. No, pictures of the baby I own.
Oh, that's
pictures
sweet.
of
that's
me.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why I was like, why is she so weird about baby pictures? No, pictures of the baby.
I have issues. I do have issues.
The pictures of the baby I created.
You also were early jumping onto the Harlem Shake meme.
I mean, I thought we were late, but they still keep coming. So I think what we did at Totally Biased is we jumped into the Harlem Shake meme because we felt like we had to right the ship because nobody was doing the Harlem Shake. So we put out a video in which at the end of it, somebody's actually doing the Harlem Shake.
What is that? Can you show us the Harlem Shake?
No.
What is it? It's like, I'm
there you go. You just did it. Wait, there it is.
Like
okay,
this?
hold on.
No, this looks like I'm just.
No. Okay, hold on. Let me hold this. So shoulders up and down. Like there you go. Look at that. See, look at that. Look, everybody, give her a round of applause.
Thank
for doing the Harlem Shake.
That is a real Harlem Shake for all of you watching. All you young folks watching.
Yes.
Okay, so in 60 seconds or less, explain the sequester to us. Now,
good
go.
when did I sign up for this? I don't remember volunteering for this.
You don't sign up. It just happens.
I don't. The sequester is proof that the government is run by the same people who played Dungeons and Dragons as kids.
No way.
Yes, and they're just making it up as they go along. And so they invented a dragon. We got a sequester. What are we going to do? I don't know. You made it up. You can kill the dragon, Dungeon Master. That's what the sequester is.
Love it. Give it up for W. Kamau Bell. The show's Totally Biased on FX. Check it out.
How'd I do? Did I do as good as Mark Maron?
Mark Maron, were you there for the Mark Maron interview?
No, I was here. I was afraid to watch.
It was awesome. It was awesome. And you can all check it out if you're watching our live stream right now. One, check him out at W. Kamau Bell. And also check out our interview with Mark Maron. It'll be up on our YouTube channel afterwards.
I'm glad I could promote Mark Maron's interview. During mine.
But it helps because there's so much going on here.
There's a lot going on.
So I have to go back and then forward and then all of that. But we appreciate it. I love what you guys are up to. So
thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming out of your obscure hole of your.
Now back to obscurity.
Thank you.